Today we're installing and programming your Red Sea ReefWave 25 or 45 pump, starting with getting it in your tank, exploring the ReefBeat app, and finding the perfect flow pattern for your tank. First things first, let's do a quick inventory check. You should have a pump, a controller, a pump extension cable, a power adapter, a power cable, plus a package of spare parts, including bushings and snail guards. So grab a towel just in case you need it, and let's get your ReefWave in your tank. It comes fully assembled, so it's super quick and easy. Remove the magnet from the back of the pump and put it in your tank. Secure it with the other magnet. Don't worry about your placement for now. I always start with it at the upper third of the tank, play with the flow, and place it later. Next step, let's power up your pump. Plug in your pump and the power supply to the controller. You can mount the controller and the power supply before or after you program and play with your pump, but just keep in mind that your pump will need to be removed for cleaning, so when you do cable management, plan accordingly. And now for the fun part. Let's explore the flow options and get this pump running. You have two options. The ReefWave can be used right out of the box with the included controller with 5 different flow modes, intensity control, and a feed mode. It's super simple to set up. Just click the right button to select the mode and adjust the maximum flow simply by turning the center wheel. But for redundancy and to unlock all the potential of this pump, even if you're just going to use it with the preset modes, download the ReefBeat app and give your tank a heartbeat. And if you only hear one thing today, make sure it's this: connect to the ReefBeat app. Your pump loses connection for any reason, a power outage, a breaker tripped, you will get a notification giving you time to troubleshoot and assess the situation before losing anything. You'll also have that peace of mind without having to have a full aquarium controller, and never again will you have to say, I wish I would have known. So download the app. In the ReefBeat app, enter your information, follow the instructions, add your pump. It's as simple as that. On the main screen, you'll see the quick action buttons. You'll see a feed button, which turns off your selected pumps, and after a default of 20 minutes, it'll automatically turn them back on. The maintenance button, which is the wrench icon, turns off your selected pumps, and then by simply pressing it again once you're ready, turns them all back on. And your emergency stop button, which turns everything off. To customize the quick actions, go to the 3 dots on the top right corner of the homepage. Select Edit Quick Actions and make your adjustments. Now let's look at how to make your own wave schedule. To create different flow patterns throughout the day, click the Schedule button on the Settings page. At first glance, you'll see the default wave with a start time of midnight. Because there are no other waves set, your ReefWave will have the same default pattern from midnight to midnight. To add another wave, simply click the plus button, set the start time, and pick a template wave type from the wave library. There are 5 basic wave types that can be set in a forward or reverse or alternate direction. The regular wave is a constant flow at a set intensity. The uniform wave pulses at a uniform rate and intensity. The step wave has a uniform rate but gradually increases intensities. The random wave are waves at varying lengths of time and intensities. And the surface wave has short uniform pulses set at an accuracy of 1/10 of a second. Once you select one, pick a direction and click Add, bringing you back to the schedule page where you can see your added new wave pattern. You can play around and add up to 10 to your schedule, and you can also add a no wave setting for a custom feeding schedule. And when you're all done, click Apply and you have your schedule. If you're looking for suggestions, we suggest for high flow demanding tanks like SPS dominant systems, the random wave mode with higher intensity. For the low to medium flow demanding tanks like your LPS and Softy tanks, random or step wave in a low to medium intensity. Also, the forward flow is our direction of choice, but you have the option of reverse as well as alternate. So just play around, mix and match, and see what works best for you. For more advanced settings or to make a custom wave, click the wave that you want to customize from the wave library. The top of the page applies to all the pumps, and you can change the pulse times. And if you've chosen the alternate option in your schedule, you can also set a time you want your pumps to run in each direction. At the bottom of the page, you'll see the pump settings for aquariums with multiple pumps. You can individually adjust flow intensity for the forward and reverse directions. Also, by default, the ReefWaves are synced, but by simply turning off the sync button on the selected pump, you can run your waves in anti-sync mode. Once you're done, click Save As and name your wave. And now you have it in your wave library, which can be added to your wave schedule. The ReefWave pumps are just the tip of the iceberg for the ReefBeat compatible Red Sea gear. Want to see everything from Red Sea? Check it out right over here.